The open work permit policy for PNP applicants that was launched recently by IRCC is something that has given a lot of applicants some relief. Now, for those who are in this category, in this situation, they need a lot of clarification. They are still awaiting some more instructions from provinces, and hence there are a lot of questions out there. In this video, we're going to answer some of the frequently asked questions for this particular public policy, and we're going to go over the comments on our two videos on this particular public policy. You can see both of these videos on the screen. I'm going to answer all the comments, and these comments will basically cover all the frequently asked questions, and I hope this will resolve a lot of your confusion. Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Dhruv. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. At our firm Effizient, we assist all prospective immigrants with their immigration to Canada. If you are an immigrant looking for assistance, here is our contact information. If you are an employer, you need assistance with hiring high-skilled foreign workers. You need assistance with their paperwork, with their visas, with their permits, especially if you're looking for high-wage LMIAs or hiring workers under the global talent stream. Please contact us. We would be happy to deal and chat about your particular situation, and happy to help you. So guys, in this video, since we're answering the comments on two of our videos on this public policy for PNP applicants, so we'll skip the comment of the week and we will go ahead with answering the questions right away. So guys, the first question from Melanie is, awesome video, thank you for that. I applied to the BCPNP 1 month ago. I haven't received nomination yet. Can this policy allow me to get new work permit? My PGWP expires in 2 months. So guys, as of today, that is September the 10th, 2024, this policy is only applicable for Manitoba and Alberta. Manitoba and Alberta are the only two participating provinces. BCPNP applicants would not qualify at this point. The next question, again very similar, and the question is, some PNP provinces by default don't issue support letters such as NSEE, which is Nova Scotia Express Entry Program. With this temporary policy, would they provide support letter? The answer is, again, Nova Scotia is not one of the participating provinces, so this policy would not apply to Nova Scotia applicants. You won't be able to apply for work permit through this policy. Now again, if Nova Scotia is issuing support letter under T13 exemption code or any other exemption code, that of course with an approved nomination you can apply for an extension of work permit, but not under this policy. I hope this helps. Again, another question on Ontario, if the Ontario government will issue a support letter. The answer at the moment is again no. Ontario is not one of the participating provinces. Next question comes from Tanveer. The question is, I have a Saskatchewan nomination approved already. So the nomination for Saskatchewan nomination is already approved. I have the work permit support letter and a job letter. Can I apply for extending my work permit? So Tanveer, you don't need to use this policy. This policy does not apply to you anyways because you're in Saskatchewan, but because you already have an approved nomination and work permit support letter, you don't need this policy anymore. You need to understand the exemption code on the work permit support letter. Most likely it will be T13. And if that is the case, you have to go through that process. You have to apply under that exemption. You don't need to worry about this public policy. All right, now move on to the next video in which we discussed about the step-by-step guide to apply under this policy. IRCC had released the step-by-step guide. This was the video, and I'm gonna now answer the comments on this particular video. So Dixon asks us, first of all, nice video, Dhruv. Thank you for that. Thank you for your appreciation. I have a question for you. If work permit has expired but the person maintains status with visitor record, are they still eligible? Very good question. So guys, in order to understand the eligibility, if you have a visitor record at this point in Canada, you will not be eligible under this policy. So here on the screen, you can see the eligibility. And as per the eligibility, either you hold a valid work permit or you held a valid work permit on May 7th and have applied for an extension, which was either approved or which is still under process. So if you do not hold a work permit or are not under the implied worker status, you are on a visitor record, then unfortunately you would not be able to extend your work permit. If on the other hand your work permit expired, which was valid on May 7th, and after that it expired within the last 90 days, you haven't done anything to restore your status, you can apply under this policy and restore your status, provided you are within the 90-day window. But once you have obtained a visitor record, at that point you are not eligible under this policy. The next question comes from Varun Verma, and the question is, what about people on spousal open work permits? So if you are on a spousal open work permit at this point, and you meet the eligibility requirements for this policy, you have an EOI and you have a support letter from the province to be able to apply under this policy, you can by all means apply, provided you are the principal applicant in the PNP application, you have the support letter, and you hold a valid work permit right now. Next question again from Varun is this policy going to apply on closed work permit holders as well? Yes, absolutely. As long as you hold a work permit, valid work permit, or you again satisfy the eligibility conditions for your status, which is either you hold a valid work permit, you held a valid work permit as of May 7th, and you're eligible to restore your status to a worker, or you applied for an extension and were on maintained status as of May 7th with authorization to work as a worker, and that application is either still undecided or approved, you can go ahead. Now that may be open work permit, closed work permit, it does not matter, you are still eligible. The next question is a very good question actually, and this question is I'm wondering, why is it not for other provinces? The population in Ontario is a lot more, and there are lots of candidates who are forced to leave the country because of expired work permit. So this is an excellent point, an excellent question, and I hope the government understands this. However, from the government's point of view, they are not looking to facilitate the population, but they are looking to facilitate the labor market and the need of the Canadian economy. Now, even though the population in Ontario is higher, it also means that for the labor market, it's a lot easier to fill those empty positions, to find labor, to find talent, to fill positions that are needed to benefit the Canadian economy. Now, Manitoba or Alberta, on the other hand, they may think that they require foreign workers, they need to retain those PNP applicants to get the most benefit to their economy, to their labor market. So again, this is a perspective where the policy comes from the government. It is based on government's requirements and needs. But I do hope that Ontario, BC, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, Prince Edward, all of these provinces and territories become participating in this policy. So that's it in this video, guys. This video was short and sweet. Just wanted to cover all the different kind of questions we've been getting. These questions almost cover every single circumstance, or barring a few others that are left. But overall, it should give you a good picture of the eligibility requirements, and I hope with these examples, the eligibility requirements make a little more sense. Guys, if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and also hit the bell icon so you are notified about any new exciting update that we post. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.